I lay my head down on the bed we share and try to breathe in the remaining air. But there's a whisper in the silent room that tells me our love is heading for its doom. I found the matching earring on the floor, the one you bought, but not for me, I'm sure. I try to close my eyes and just ignore the coldness creeping through our bedroom door. But some secrets are too loud to keep inside. And now my pillow knows the painful truth about how you've been stealing all my youth. I cry into the dark where you can't see, hoping the morning sun will set me free. You held her tight while you were holding me. Now I'm just a ghost of who I used to be. You wake up laughing, looking at your screen, a secret world that I have never seen. You say it's work, you say that I'm insane, but your excuses cannot block my pain. I see the shadow of another face taking my memories in my own space. I try to close my eyes and just ignore the coldness creeping through our bedroom door. But some secrets are too loud to keep inside. And now my pillow knows the painful truth about how you've been stealing all my youth. I cry into the dark where you can't see, hoping the morning sun will set me free. You held her tight while you were holding me. Now I'm just a ghost of who I used to be. I won't ask you why, I won't ask you where. I can see the truth in the coldness of your stare. You traded my gold for a temporary thrill. Now my heart is permanently chill. Just a ghost of who I used to be. No more crying in the dark, no more hiding of the spark. My pillow and the truth. The coffee's brewing, but it tastes so cold. unlike the stories that we once were told. I found the picture that you tried to burn, a painful lesson that I had to learn. You were with her under the summer rain, while I was here managing the pain. I gave you my heart, you gave me a scar. Now I don't even know who you really are. And now we're just a shadow of what we used to be, a broken promise that I can clearly see. You turned off the light and left me in the dark, leaving a fire with only one sad spark. I'm standing in the ruins of our golden years, drowning in the river of my own silent tears. I saw the way you turned your eyes away when I asked where you spent the entire day. You had a lipstick lingering on your mind, leaving the wreckage of our love behind. You built a bridge to her and let us burn. I gave you my heart, you gave me a scar. Now I don't even know who you really are. Now we're just a shadow of what we used to be, a broken promise that I can clearly see. You turned off the light and left me in the dark, leaving a fire with only one sad spark. I'm standing in the ruins of our golden years, drowning in the river of my own silent tears. I won't beg for love that isn't mine to keep. I won't let you make me cry before I sleep. I am taking back the key you threw away, finding my own path, starting from today. Now we're just a shadow of what we used to be, a broken promise that I can clearly see. You turned off the light and left me in the dark, leaving a fire with only one sad spark. I'm standing in the ruins of our golden years, drowning in the river of my own silent tears. Just a shadow, and then there was light. Goodbye. We were supposed to write a happy book, but you changed the pages when I didn't look. I found the letters hidden in your bag, written in a handwriting that made me lag. She called you darling, she called you mine, while I was waiting for our sun to shine. The ink is dry, the story is clear. There is no space for me to stay here. This is the unwritten ending of our love, the one we never really spoke of. You tore the pages and you burned the spine, leaving me with a story that's no longer mine. I'm closing the book, I'm putting it away. There is nothing left for us to say. I remember when you said we'd never end, but you turned our love into a cheap trend. You spent your weekends in her open arms, while I was guarded by your false alarms. The level of your lies is far too deep, a broken promise that you couldn't keep. The ink is dry, the story is clear. There is no space for me to stay here. This is the unwritten ending of our love, the one we never really spoke of. You tore the pages and you burned the spine, leaving me with a story that's no longer mine. I'm closing the book, I'm putting it away. There is nothing left for us to say. I won't be a chapter you can just erase to fit another woman in my place. My name was written in the stars above, but you chose a cheap imitation of love. This is the unwritten ending of our love, the one we never really spoke of. You tore the pages and you burned the spine, leaving me with a story that's no longer mine. I'm closing the book, I'm putting it away. There is nothing left for us to say. The book is closed, the story is done. A new chapter has begun. They say that heartbreak is a noisy thing, like thunder in the sky or bells that ring. But when I found out what you did to me, it was as quiet as the deep blue sea. No screams, no tears, just a freezing cold, as the ugliest story of my life was told. The world kept moving on the street outside, while all my happiness inside me died. The clock kept ticking on the bedroom wall, but I could hear the sound of my heart breaking with every shallow breath that I was taking. It wasn't loud, it was a silent crack, a A sudden realization I can't go back. You took the love we built and let it fall, and left me with a sound that has no sound at all. I sit alone and watch the dust cups rise in the cold light of these lonely skies. My hands are shaking as I hold the cup. The courage in my chest is burning up. How could you kiss me with the same sweet lips that just got finished with her fingertips? The world kept moving on the street outside, while all my happiness inside me died. The clock kept ticking on the bedroom wall, but I could hear the sound of my heart breaking with every shallow breath that I was taking. It wasn't loud, it was a silent crack, a sudden realization I can't go back. You took the love we built and let it fall, and left me with a sound that has no sound at all. It's the sound of a promise turning into dust, the quiet funeral of my sacred trust. No warning signs, no time to prepare, just a sudden emptiness in the air. But I could hear the sound of my heart breaking with every shallow breath that I was taking. It wasn't loud, it was a silent crack, a sudden realization I can't go back. You took the love we built and let it fall, and left me with a sound that has no sound at all. Just a silent crack, and then nothing. The silence is mine now. I walk around this room we used to share, and feel the heavy coldness in the air. Your favorite book is sitting on the stand where you once held my trembling, loving hand. But now you're holding someone else's dreams, and nothing in my life is what it seems. The space you left is far too big to fill. My broken heart is standing frozen still. Now there's an empty space inside my chest, where all your fake promises used to rest. You packed your love and took it to her door, and left me shivering on this wooden floor. I'm looking at the shadow on the wall, realizing I'm the one who had to fall. I found a receipt from your secret night, You told me you were too tired to fight. You bought 2 tickets for a late night show, while leaving me at home with nowhere to go. You spent your warmth on a temporary thrill, leaving my soul with an eternal chill. The space you left is far too big to fill. My broken heart is standing frozen still. Now there's an empty space inside my chest, where all your fake promises used to rest. You packed your love and took it to her door, and left me shivering on this wooden floor. I'm looking at the shadow on the wall, realizing I'm the one who had to fall. But empty spaces can be built again. Without the shadow of your toxic pain, I will sweep the ashes from this dirty floor and close the lock upon a broken door. Now there's an empty space inside my chest, where all your fake promises used to rest. You packed your love and took it to her door, and left me shivering on this wooden floor. I'm looking at the shadow on the wall, realizing I'm the one who had to fall. Just an empty space, but I'm filling it with my own light. Goodbye to your shadow. You dropped my love like it was made of stone, and left me in the dark to bleed alone. But it was glass, so fragile and so clear. Now all the pieces are scattered far and near. I'm on my knees, searching in the grave for the parts of me you threw away. The edges cut my fingers as I try to rebuild the love you left to die. I'm trying to fix this shattered glass heart, putting back the pieces that you tore apart. But the cracks are showing, the scars are too deep. It's a broken treasure that I cannot keep. Even if I glue it back together with my tears, it will never hold the warmth of all our years. You walked away with her without a care, leaving your heavy guilt for me to bear. You think a simple sorry makes it right, to turn my sunny days into a permanent night. But you can't undo the damage that you made. You can't bring back the color and I will